glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skyline.
That's right, folks. We're going to be heading in there in just a moment. In the meantime, I want to remind you to please remain seated and under your belongings. But you don't need your 3D glasses just yet, but do pull the red E cord in case of emergencies. Now, one of the neat things that we'll be seeing... Everybody, that was King Kong 360 3D! A picture car. So in franchises like Fast and Furious and many, many others, sometimes those picture cars actually become as famous. Right there, we've got some cars from Back to the Future. And next to those, a few cars from the past, from the Flintstones. I've already talked about our Fast and Furious franchise, and there's Orange Julius right there. A couple other cars from that film series. We also have the Gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Take a look, you look closely, you'll see some orange dots on there. And that is actually part of what helps us create the digital sphere, the glass sphere that you see in the final product. A lot of folks ask me about that and they said, why is the glass not there? And it's because if we're using a camera around a glass globe, there's no way to keep the camera from reflecting on some part of that. So the easiest thing is in action. And as I pause it right there, you see it's hanging off a cliff, but show of hands, how many think it's a cliff? Perfect. In fact, if you remember the parking garage that we passed by earlier on the front lot, that's it right there. Now, if we were actually filming this rain sequence in real time, we wouldn't be hearing the thunder ourselves because we want to make sure the microphones can pick up the actors' voices instead of the surrounding sound. We had put that in post-production as well. And then, of course, we have the rain. Now, for this, we use a sophisticated piece of technology. You may have one of them at home. It's called a sprinkler. So what that does, as you would expect, it sends the water up and then gravity pulls it right back down. Now what you might notice is that these raindrops are a little bit bigger than what you might see in a regular old rainstorm. And that's also by design. We want to make sure the camera can actually pick them up. So that we know that that's what's happening. Now this rainstorm is going on for quite some time. Does anyone hear that rumbling? No, it's a flood! Now that effect was done by having thousands of gallons of water up in some tanks at the top of the hill. We open the doors and they run all the way down. And then as they go, we run. disaster movies were absolutely huge, starting with Airport in 1970. That spawned several sequels, and of course, Hard to Make in 1974. There was also, we gotta let Officer George know. Help me out, folks. Hey, George! George! Get out of the water, George! Oh, poor George. He had a lot of guts to be out there. Yeah, see, there they are. All right, folks. Well, I think we should pull behind these very safe-looking cans of gasoline, and we're gonna hope that the shark takes the big yellow bait out of the water and leaves us alone. Oh, he's got the bait and the pier. But in this case, the production designer Rick Carter and of course director and producer Steven Spielberg really wanted to do the real deal. So here they are to tell you a little bit more about that.
Aeroplane wreckage.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision of Steven.
Means that you have to sit down and talk about the world. Stefan Wilson, 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood. Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen to me. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Robbie, get in.
The FBI! Turn that music off!
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Yeah,